finals though. So Virus elfittaja against Ruxkiss BratOK. elfittaja probably the man who won the most Zotac Cups, and now you people are probably really surprised. Like what? Like really? Yeah, actually, elfittaja apparently all he does is he wins the Zotac pretty much every Sunday. And we were talking about this with Nama when Nama was visiting me in Germany. I was like, really? Elfie's winning cups? He's like, yeah, man, he wins like Zotac every week. And then it was actually a Sunday morning we discussed that. And I don't know, we did something on that Sunday, and then we came home at like night. we were like reading the internet, like who won the cups today. And he's like, hey, Elfie won Zotac again. I'm like, and we both started laughing so hard. We're like, oh, this freaking Elfie, such a weird guy, this little Finnish guy. Apparently he's like playing with his feet on the table at home, just leaning back in his chair and winning Zotac cups. Pretty impressive. But anyways, he's playing against BratOK now. He's down 1-0 though, so he's going to have to perhaps remove his feet from the table and put on his serious game face. Even though everyone has his own comfortable positions. I was always impressed by the way that Todd was playing as well, with his like feet sort of crossed below the table. It was very strange. I tried to do it myself, and then my I was kind of kidding, my blood circle and my entire leg felt numb, and I couldn't walk for like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, that was a bad experiment. I shouldn't try to copy on it. So we see BratOK here. No gas as of yet, so we might see another fast expand. No gas build. Scaring away the probe. Curious to see what elfittaja is going to do. He's still at the... Ooh, okay. Built his second pylon here already. That's funny. Normally you do see Protoss players building a pylon here as well, of course, because it helps a lot by seeing drops incoming and stuff. But not your second one. You would maybe build your second one over here, and then the third or fourth one over here, because you don't really want to send your probe all the way over here to build a pylon. It's not a big deal though. I'm not going to try to make it a bigger deal than it is, but yeah, it's not very usual. Second barracks going up for BratOK, also known as, of course, the Terminator, the one and only. He can kill you with looks, man. We made a lot of jokes regarding BratOK at Home Story Cup, and not like jokes in a bad way. We all respect BratOK and Whitedraw so much. But we were joking a lot when Whitedraw was barbecuing. We said that BratOK collected the meat, because BratOK has like the look. He's totally badass, you know. Like I have a lot of people have a leather racket nowadays, but the ones that the picture that Whitedraw put on Facebook, that's another reason to like Whitedraw at Facebook, where he was hugging like BratOK and I believe Machine and Idra. Oh, BratOK looked so badass. He was like the ultimate Russian. He kind of looked like Drago from Rocky IV. That's how BratOK looks. And we're like, yeah, all of the meat that Whitedraw is making right now, BratOK collected it with his bare hands. Just jokes like that, but he seems like a really cool guy. I have met him only once in WCG Los Angeles, but yeah, he seemed cool. Anyways, the stalker from Elfie, running a little bit too much into the Marines, getting quite some damage right now. But well, still has shields left, so no biggie. Nexus went down for Elfie as well. I'm not sure if BratOK scouted it already. Yeah, he did scout it already. So good job right there by BratOK, knows exactly what he's facing. A lot of Marines right now, so we might actually just see him. Nah. Only 3 racks, it's not that big. He's going to see this pylon as well. I think he even saw the sentry. 2 gates so far for Elfie. I'm curious to see how he's going to turn off. This is what I mentioned earlier in the other PVT, where you can just walk around. So it's always nice to harass with a stalker if they don't have a bunker. And I think Elfie's just going to keep shooting at these Marines. Ooh, he's going to have to be careful. That's exactly what he does. Ooh, now he's going to take a lot of shots. I really love this. This is always so tense when you're playing it as well. Oh, Elfie not paying attention. Really good movement right here by BratOK, and takes out the stalker. Very good by BratOK, but also, of course, very sloppy by elfittaja. Big blunder, as some people like to say. You know, guys, what I really love is like the minor things that separate BratOK from like your average Terran. He could have just walked and right-clicked on the stalker, and then BratOK and like elfittaja would be here. He gets the notification, he taps over here, he walks away the stalker. What BratOK did is he right-clicked like next to the stalker until he got a lot closer, and elfittaja wasn't looking, and then he started shooting with all of his 8 Marines at once. And that's the way, like, if you kill, you can kill units. This is really good against dropships too and stuff. Like, start shooting when you're below the unit or right next to the unit instead of like from far away. You give your opponent more time to react. Excellent move of BratOK. But at the end of the day, this was just a big mistake by elfittaja, because you should always take better care of your unit. You can't have an idling stalker over here and not looking at it for 10 seconds in this phase of the game. But still, you know, BratOK got the maximum result out of that situation. So good job, BratOK. The Terminator. I did connect to ISC as well. I used web ISC, so I will be reading the chat in between the games. So yeah, you guys can leave me messages. You can of course always find me on Facebook as well if you want to write me. Facebook.com/Rotti08, or just search on Rotterdam08 at Facebook, and you will find me there. And yeah, you can write stuff too. I will read it. Maybe not during the cast, but I always read it. And always comment as well. So if you guys have any suggestions for future casts, maybe less game music and more better music. Well, there's nothing wrong with game music. We're living in Cologne after all. It's like San Francisco. See 2 sentries over here for Elfie. Well, 6 sentries even. So a lot of sentries saved up for our Finnish Protoss player. Of course, a former Warcraft 3 player played Undead in Warcraft 3, which makes no sense with the name Elfie, because that kind of means that he was like playing Elf, but then he's Undead. So. Oh, let's see if Elfie is going to make a mistake. Is he going to fly his... No, well, okay, he was really controlling it, but yeah, he came in from a good angle. So good job right there, elfittaja, not losing his observer. Small things that matter. Gets his first Colossi out relatively quick. It's going to chrono boost. BratOK is definitely going to use the scan right now, and he will take out this observer. So not that much info for Elfie, but I did think, yeah, well, actually he saw pretty much what he wanted to see, I guess. Saw 3 racks, saw he didn't see the reactor, but it doesn't really matter. Oh well, it would have mattered if he would have seen it, but doesn't change that much. Third base already up for BratOK. It's a very fast third base. We currently have 81 supply for Elfie, 80 for BratOK. This is looking pretty good for our Russian beast once again, because I don't really see how Elfie is going to punish BratOK for taking this turret so quick right now. We're going to have Medivac soon, we're going to have Vikings soon. Elfie cannot really go for a 2-base attack, because if it fails then he's pretty much dead. He doesn't have like the buildings to really pump out another army. He doesn't really have the economy either. Let's take a look at the worker tab. Wow, actually 59 probes against 46 SCVs. That is pretty good for Elfie. I was so carried away by stories about BratOK collecting meat and White Raw barbecuing that kind of forgot to look at the income tab. Forgive me. But yeah, well, 49 SCVs is not that bad when you're on 3 orbital commands. I would even say that BratOK is going to be slightly ahead. As we can see, he's earning more money. Slightly less gas though, but well, doesn't really seem like he's going for a gas-heavy build this game. Just going to pump out Medivacs and Marines. La, 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 la. 2 Forge and a Twilight Council being wiped in. Next is being here wiped in as well. Factory is making its way over to the top side of the map. Ooh, 2 dropships full of units. 1 Marauder 6 Marines and 2 Marauder 4 Marines. So nice mixture between the Marines and the Marauders. Well, Elfie shouldn't really take that many damage from it though. I'm not sure if he has Blink already. He does have the Twilight Council, didn't he? No, it's just ready right now, so he doesn't have Blink yet. BratOK using a scan though. BratOK ain't crazy. He's like, I'm not just gonna fly in there. I want to see what I'm facing first. Well, that was kind of an unlucky scan. He didn't really see that much. Ooh, he might just have seen the Twilight Council, the Templar Archives. Well, I don't know if you can make the up that this is going to be a Templar Archives, but if you paid really good attention, then might have been able to see it. 118 supply for Elfie, 129 for BratOK. A lot of energy on the Nexus. The third base for Elfie is just, I think it's going to be way too late. I really don't think that. I think he's going to be quite far behind. Obviously, when you have Colossi and High Templars, you can always do a lot of damage against the Terran. So that doesn't really matter, but I wouldn't really want to face BratOK when he has a superior army economy to me. Actually, I would never love to face BratOK. Certainly not in a dark alley when he's wearing his Kraken. Then I'd be really scared. But in StarCraft, I wouldn't want to face him either. Not mining any gas yet from this simulator. Okay, there we go. 3 pros as well. Obviously, you need all the gas you can get as Protoss. He's chrono boosting Storm instantly. I don't think he has any High Templars on the field right now. No, just swapping in more Zealot. Okay, there's 1 High Templar over here. Let's take a look at the unit counter tab. If I were Elfie, I would really leave 1 High Templar over here, 1 High Templar over here, 1 High Templar over here. Obviously, if BratOK would attack him right now, he would not really be in the position to just leave High Templar spell around his base. But this is an excellent way to deal with drops. You have like 1 High Templar, 1 Stalker in each base. Or you don't even need the Stalker, just as long as you have the High Templar over here. As soon as you see something on the minimap, you look at it, you feedback, and the drop is already, well, sometimes it even dies instantly if the Medivac has a lot of energy. Like, if you Medivac these bad boys, then it's bingo, jackpot. But even if you don't, even if they don't have that much energy, then it's still very, very useful to have a High Templar left around. And when you're at 200 supply or like 180, 2 or 3 High Templars most of the time won't change the outcome of a fight. Since EMPs either go off, storms go off or not, doesn't change that much, but it can really, really help. Making your life a lot easier dealing with drops and stuff. See BratOK now expanding in the left bottom side of the map as well. We still have this factory just idling over here. I must say this army looks strong, but not very beastie actually. I must say this is looking better. If you ask me, 173 supply currently for good old elfittaja. Well, Mr. BratOK is 174 right now. Did we see a Dark Shrine going up? Nope, no Dark Shrine. We do see Blink being researched. Armor +2 getting chrono boosted. Attack +2 as well. Zealous right now moving out. We do have charge already, so he went chrono boosted that charge quite a bit. There we go. He BratOK does know what he's facing. BratOK still only has 173 supply. I'm not exactly sure what BratOK is doing. I mean, he has quite some money saved up right now, and I still think he could have spent it. I mean, he isn't fighting or something, so macroing can be hard. Now he's producing 6 Marauders at once, and where are your Vikings, BratOK? You have gas, you have... I don't know. And now we go with 2 dropships over here. This is of course one of the reasons why that army didn't look that big. And these 2 dropships are going to do a lot of damage. There's no High Templar, no Zealots over here. I mean, he can wipe in charge slot, but there are so many Marines. I think this is going to get really tough. Elfie is definitely going to commit, trying to do a lot of damage over here. Does Elfie see it? Ooh, this is going to be sick.